Hello, this is Maddendd, and today I have a video for you. It's a pretty unusual one because it's in English, which is not my first language, and the subject of this video is not very common, I think. And yeah, it started as a practice for me, and I was working with a background photo, a real image I took with my camera, and yeah, I wanted to get something, wanted to paint something into it that looks photorealistic in the end. And for some reasons I wanted to do a yak panther. The thing is, I didn't look at any reference, so in the end it didn't turn out as a yak panther. It's something looks pretty close, but it's not exactly a yak panther. So, and that's what we see here in the middle. And it's pretty small image because yeah, when we think of historical photos, they actually, the original ones, they were pretty small, and yeah, that makes it a lot easier to actually fake it. This is very important to tell you, it's a fake. This is really I painted this, and even if you think of taking this serious, don't do it. And I made some screenshots of the process. I didn't actually record it on video, but yeah, I have some screenshots and I can explain you a little bit about it. This is the actual background picture that I took, and yeah, with a modern digital camera, it's not a secret. And here I made it a bit bigger, and I cut out some pieces of the photograph and copy pasted them on the right side, so that I could get a bit better format, a bit of size. And yeah, we go on. This is the first core shadow of the tank. I made images of the layers, so I did actually, the sketch of the tank was the first thing I did, and this is already a grayscale of it, a very early one. Sadly, I don't have the sketch of it anymore because I painted over it. And yeah, here we have on the next layers, basically we just get some more details and get the shadows right, and basically fix it or put it really solidly to the ground. We put some grass in front so that we really get a feeling that it is standing there in this place. It's not just pasted in. And yeah, here we go on with first person, because at that time I was really thinking about putting it to the best that I can do and make it as photorealistic as I possibly can. And so I was thinking about some sort of story that could probably fit into it. And so I have American GI on the right side, which is, yeah, not so unusual. That the Americans found abandoned tanks in Germany. And yeah, going on with this idea, I try to fix this guy. I put this guy into the image that it really looks like he's standing there, but didn't quite work out, so I had to erase him later. Yeah, here on the left side I added another feature. It's a Sherman Firefly, just to make clear how the scale of this tank is. And yeah, let's go on. Some more details, some more shadows, some exhausts from the tank. And here we have another person. Yeah, to give you a good idea of how big this tank actually is. And another thing that you saw in the last images is this kind of yellow color. I try to add some aging to this photo. Later I erased it because it didn't quite work the way I wanted it. So here we are back in a real black and white photo. And we are pretty close to the final result. already. Here's some minor changes only, and yeah, with the next layer I raised it down a little bit just to get some get it to the same size as original photos. And I don't think I changed a whole lot about it anymore. And next, made it even a bit smaller, but this is really almost the final version now. Just last step, make it a bit lighter and erase some of the contrast. And as well, I added some sort of texture of a fabric, because the photos of this time had this kind of texture. Yeah. And as you see, it's actually original. It's pretty small. It's just about, I think 600 pixel. As it is. Oh, I closed it. That's bad. Yeah, as in the photo I showed you at the beginning. And now you probably ask yourself, or you ask me, why I did this. It was, as I said, it was a practice for me. And funny thing is, I'm not the first one who is creating these kind of fakes of tanks that never existed. And I really wanted to try out how easy or how difficult it is. And I've chosen a way that was probably the most difficult, because I had to paint everything on my own. These tanks and the people, and a lot of the had to change a lot of the environment around it. So, but in the end, it's still pretty easy. So today with Photoshop, it's almost everything is possible. This is, I hope, a pretty good way to show this. And if you will find pictures of tanks on the internet that they look realistic, but it's just impossible that this could be real, yeah, you may understand now how this works, how you can fake this. And yeah, it's actually a lot of fun. And maybe I will do one of another tank, not a German this time, but something else. Let's see. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. At the end, I want to apologize for my crappy English. I'm very much aware of that. Yeah, and again, thanks for watching.